What if I told you there is a simple movement, no machines, no equipment that can strengthen your legs, improve your posture, boost your energy, and even contribute to your vitality? It may sound like an exaggeration, but it's not. And what's most surprising is that most people over 50 have never heard of it. This movement is known as the horse stance. At first glance, it may seem like just standing still, but don't be fooled. This posture has been used for centuries by martial artists and people seeking health and longevity, not for how it looks, but for the deep effects it produces in the body. And here is the point that surprises many people: you don't need much time. About 2 minutes a day is enough to start feeling real changes. And you can do it anywhere in your home, without impact, without excessive effort, and without stressing your joints. When you get into this position, something interesting happens: your leg muscles start working all at once. The quadriceps, glutes, hamstrings, and calves are activated continuously, without sudden movements, just controlled tension. And it's exactly this tension that strengthens the body safely. Unlike fast exercises that can wear down the knees and hips, this posture strengthens without causing harm, making it ideal for the body as the years go by. And there is a very important detail that many people ignore: the stronger your legs are, the more independent you remain. Getting up from a chair, climbing stairs, maintaining balance on a wet floor, all of this depends directly on lower body strength. Even just a few minutes a day can restore a sense of firmness and stability that many people believe they have lost. Now let's go beyond the legs. The horse stance also works your core intensely, but not in the way most people imagine. It's not about aesthetics, but about stability, posture, and spinal protection. When you hold this position, your body must stabilize itself at all times, without leaning forward or losing alignment, and this activates deep muscles in the abdomen, sides, and lower back. This type of strength is what keeps you standing longer, reduces back pain, and improves how your body moves in daily life. Simple activities like turning your body, getting out of bed, or standing for a few minutes become easier when this foundation is strong. And the best part is that all of this happens without repetitive movements or joint overload, just with control, breathing, and consistency. Now comes an even more important point: balance. As the years go by, many people begin to lose stability without noticing, until a stumble or a sense of insecurity while walking appears. And this is not just a lack of strength, it's a loss of the body's connection with space. The horse stance helps reactivate this connection, forcing the body to stay aligned from head to toe. And while the muscles work to maintain this posture, the brain is also stimulated. This activates an internal system that helps you better understand where your body is in space, improving balance and coordination. And here's the most interesting part. You train all of this while barely moving, no impact, no risk, no need for equipment. Just holding your body in a conscious way. And over time, something begins to change. Your movements become safer, your body responds better, and that feeling of instability starts to disappear. Because in the end, it's not just about strength, it's about control, awareness, and connection with your own body. And perhaps this is the greatest benefit of all: you are not just exercising your body, you are relearning how to use it correctly. And this, with just a few minutes a day, can completely transform how you move, feel, and age. Think of it as a process of recalibrating your balance system. Over time, this not only improves your stability but also makes you move with more confidence in any situation, whether walking on a slippery surface, stepping up, or simply moving through your daily routine. And the most interesting part is that this type of training doesn't require complex movements. You don't need to stand on one leg or use equipment, just your body, your breathing, and a bit of control. And here's a truth that few people talk about: falls are not just accidents. They are often signs that the body has lost the ability to react in time. And that is exactly what this posture helps restore, that quiet confidence in every step you take. Now let's talk about something that almost never appears in exercise videos, but is extremely important after age 50, pelvic health. Because it's not just about strength or balance, it also involves circulation, vitality, and overall body function. This posture activates deep muscles in the hip, pelvic, and lower abdominal regions, areas that are usually understimulated in common exercises. By holding this position, blood flow to this region increases naturally, improving tissue function and contributing to overall health. For men, this can help improve circulation and function in the area, contributing to performance and muscle control. For women, it can strengthen the pelvic floor, helping with stability, bladder control, and overall well-being. But the benefit goes beyond the physical. As you hold this posture, your breathing becomes more regulated and stress levels tend to decrease, which can lead to improved mood, better sleep, and an overall sense of vitality. And now we reach an even deeper point, the mental impact of this movement. Most exercises focus only on the body, but this posture also trains the mind. Holding the position is not just a physical challenge, it's an internal one. After a few seconds, the body starts to shake, and the mind tries to convince you to stop. And that's when something important happens. When you choose to continue, breathe, and maintain control, you are developing mental resilience, not just muscle strength. This ability to stay steady even in discomfort carries over into other areas of life, helping you handle difficult situations, stress, and everyday challenges more effectively. And this is not just a feeling. Studies show that slow movements combined with controlled breathing help reduce stress hormones, improve emotional control, and increase the ability to concentrate. For those over 50, this becomes even more important, because it's not just the body that needs strengthening, the mind also needs this stability. And finally, there is an essential benefit that many people seek but few know how to achieve without strain: strengthening the joints. Over the years, knees, hips, and other joints begin to show signs of wear, and repetitive or high-impact movements can worsen this condition. But this posture works differently. It strengthens through stability, without impact, using a type of contraction that activates muscles, tendons, and ligaments at the same time, helping provide more support to the joints. This type of stimulus improves the resilience of the structures that support the body, reducing the risk of pain and increasing safety in movement. And most importantly, all of this happens without harming the body, without impact, and without overload. In the end, what this movement offers is not just strength, but a complete set of benefits involving balance, control, circulation, mental resilience, and joint protection. And this shows something very important: aging well does not depend on doing more, it depends on doing better, with awareness and consistency. When you maintain this posture, your knees, hips, and ankles work in natural alignment, creating enough tension to stimulate the body to adapt without causing wear or overload. This balance allows you to strengthen without causing damage. Over time, it improves joint stability, reduces stiffness, and helps prevent injuries caused by slips or unexpected movements. It's like building an internal support structure that keeps your body firm, stable, and protected. If you've avoided exercise out of fear of hurting your knees or worsening pain, this type of movement offers a safe and effective alternative, strengthening around the joints, not against them. Your joints were not designed to weaken over time, they just need the right stimulus. Now think about the hips. Many people begin to feel stiffness when getting up, difficulty bending down, or even discomfort during simple movements. This is one of the most common signs of functional aging. Loss of mobility in this area directly affects freedom of movement. This posture acts directly on that point. As you enter the position, the hips gradually open, stretching the muscles and tissues around the pelvis, without sudden movements, without excessive effort, just a progressive and safe adaptation. And here's an important detail: you don't need to go very low to get benefits. Even a lighter version already begins to improve mobility over time. This directly impacts your posture, your balance, and even your digestion, because stiff hips tend to pull on the lower back, compress the spine, and affect overall body alignment. When the hips start moving better again, everything improves together. You wake up with less stiffness, move more easily throughout the day, and feel more confident in your movements. Now let's talk about something many people feel but don't always understand: drops in energy, mood changes, and even reduced motivation. After age 50, hormonal changes begin to affect the body more noticeably. And here's something interesting: this posture can help balance that naturally. When you hold this position, your body enters a state of controlled effort, the kind of stimulus that doesn't wear you down but activates you. This helps reduce stress and improves the circulation of substances that influence energy, mood, and mental clarity. In addition, the combination of controlled breathing with muscle activation creates a calming effect on the nervous system, helping reduce anxiety, improve focus, and bring a sense of internal stability. This is not something magical, it's a natural response of the body when it receives the right stimulus. If you've been experiencing energy fluctuations or that constant feeling of fatigue, perhaps what's missing is not more external stimulation, but activating your own body in the right way. Another important point is that this movement activates almost the entire body at once, even without moving. Your legs support your weight, your core stabilizes your spine, your back maintains posture, and even your arms subtly help maintain balance. This type of activation is known as isometric training, and it is especially recommended after age 50 because it strengthens without impact, protects the joints, and improves coordination between the brain and the body. This means you are not just strengthening muscles, you are improving how your body responds to everyday movements, such as carrying something, standing up, or maintaining balance in unexpected situations. And perhaps one of the greatest benefits lies in its simplicity. You don't need a gym. You don't need equipment. You don't need a specific environment. Your own body becomes your training space. And this removes one of the biggest barriers for many people, the difficulty of maintaining a routine. Because when something is simple, accessible, and effective, it becomes much easier to stay consistent. And in the end, that's what truly makes the difference. It's not the complexity of the exercise, it's the ability to do it, repeat it, and improve over time. And this posture brings together exactly these three elements: simplicity, efficiency, and results. You don't need dumbbells, you don't need a mat, you don't need a gym, just a small space and a few minutes of attention. It can be in your bedroom, on the balcony, or in the kitchen while your coffee is brewing. And because it takes less than 2 minutes, this type of practice actually happens. It doesn't require long routines or preparation, just consistency. And it's exactly that consistency that produces results over time. Simplicity is not just an advantage, it's what makes everything sustainable. And after age 50, sustainability is what truly transforms the body. It's not about doing a lot in one day, it's about doing a little every day. And when a habit is simple, it fits into your routine effortlessly, eliminating excuses. Your own body becomes your training space, and this completely changes how you approach taking care of your health. It doesn't depend on location, schedule, or equipment, it depends only on the decision to start. Now see how to do it correctly. Exercise, horse stance. Start with your feet together, then step out so your feet are wider than shoulder width apart, with your toes slightly pointed outward. Then slowly lower your hips as if you were sitting on an invisible bench, keeping your spine straight, your chest open, and your knees aligned with your toes. Look forward, keep your chin aligned, and breathe in a controlled way, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Hold the position for about 30 seconds at first, and over time gradually increase to 1 or 2 minutes, always keeping your body stable, firm, and relaxed at the same time. This movement is simple, but it must be done with attention, without rushing and without pushing beyond your limits, because progress comes from consistency and control. Now an important point: not everyone should start immediately without adaptation. If you have had recent surgeries on your knees, hips, or spine, or have serious balance issues or uncontrolled blood pressure, it is essential to seek guidance before starting. Respecting your body is part of the process. And there is something even deeper in this movement. It brings back a concept that many people have lost over time: the ability to remain still with purpose. In a world that demands constant speed and stimulation, this practice teaches the opposite: control, presence, and awareness. It's not a flashy exercise, and it may not look impressive to others, but it works because it develops exactly what the body needs at this stage of life: lasting strength, stability, and confidence. With just 2 minutes a day, you can rebuild leg strength, improve balance, adjust posture, and support your internal health naturally without relying on equipment, medications, or specific environments. And in the end, this goes far beyond exercise. It's a way to show yourself that you can still evolve, that you can still improve, and that you still have control over your body. Because small actions done consistently have the power to completely transform how you live. Now the decision is yours. You can continue as you are, or you can start with something simple, just 30 seconds today, and allow your body to show you what it is still capable of. Because sometimes, all you need is to pause, hold the position, and feel that strength return once again.